Hello everyone, my name is Alex, welcome to my channel. So today I am discussing about this portable setup for the Nintendo Switch. This is a portable display that you can use with the Nintendo Switch and a power bank. The only reason to do this is because the 7-inch display is a bit small. And if you really like to enjoy some of your games on the go, maybe with some friends, I think a proper 15-inch display is much better. And fortunately we have this display that makes the things a bit easier because you don't even need a dock. So for my setup I'm using a VMAXit Full HD IPS display that can be powered through USB-C, and this has a power delivery pass-through. And then we come to the next component. This is a power bank that has a power delivery output up to 60 watts, but I think you can get away with around 30 watts as well. And next, of course, it's the Nintendo Switch itself. From the power bank to the display, I am using a normal USB-C to USB-C cable. This doesn't need to be anything fancy, it just needs to be able to provide enough power. In our case, up to 30 watts. And then the next cable I'm using here is USB-C to USB-C, but this needs to be able to support the 10 gigabits per second video output. You can find a lot of these ones, you can have shorter ones, longer ones. I also have a long variety of it. I'm using here this shorter one because I want to have everything together so that you understand how this works. So how is this possible? Because we are not using the dock. The Nintendo Switch has the USB-C output for video. So to trigger that USB-C output, you have to also send some power. When the Nintendo Switch is receiving a signal that he can share video and he is also receiving enough power, he thinks he's being docked. In our case, the power bank is delivering up to 60 watts of power to this display, and this display has a pass-through power port to the other USB-C port, so it will share the power with the Nintendo Switch. When the Nintendo Switch sees that he can share video and he also receives power, he will send the video signal here. And I think this is quite simple, and this is actually brilliant because you can enjoy on the go a big display without any dock. And the only thing I would add, if you like to play more comfortably, maybe you also buy one of these small controllers. I use this one because it's a very small footprint, but you can also use the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I'm using that when I'm at home. Of course, you don't even need this, you can play with the Joy-Cons. Now, there is only one thing to pay attention to. If you have a power bank that cannot deliver the full power needed for the Nintendo Switch, possibly your games will run in 720p. And 720p doesn't look very bad on a Full HD display. But again, you can avoid this if you have a power bank that is able to deliver the 30 watts power delivery. So that being said, let me show you how a game runs on this. So as you can see, we can also have sound with it, but I will now mute it. My power bank here has also an output wattage indicator, and I can tell you exactly how much power this needs. I am now at full brightness on this display. So at this moment, with the game being loaded, I am using 21 watts. This is also because my Switch battery is not fully charged. With the battery fully charged, I saw that normally you need around 18 watts. This means with a big power bank like this, with 180 watt-hour capacity, you can play for 10 hours straight on this external display, which I think is quite good. So I will now quickly start the game to show you that it runs normally. So yeah, the game runs without any issues, exactly like it would run through the official Nintendo Switch dock. Now, I know that when the Switch was launched, there were a lot of problems with different docks that were able to actually break some systems. So I say you need to do a bit of research first. Actually, I saw this display being used by a YouTuber, and this is how I had trust that I can buy this. But this works fine because I'm using a power delivery power bank. I also don't expect the system to break because the Switch will draw as much power as it needs to. So, what do you think about this portable display for the Nintendo Switch? I think this is brilliant, and this is one of the benefits of having a portable console, that you can use it with a portable monitor. This is very easy to carry around, and actually I'm playing most of my games on this display because the Nintendo Switch is not a very powerful console, so if you only have the full HD resolution and you want to see it on a very large monitor or a TV, doesn't look so good. On this one, because it's only 15-inch, full HD looks very nice, crisp and detailed. So most of my gaming is actually happening on this kind of displays. If you want a system like this, I would say go ahead with this VMAXit monitor, or search online and find out which other displays are compatible with this. If you want to buy this, just make sure that you buy the variant that has USB-C video capability. The first display I bought from VMAXit, it was a 13-inch display because I wanted a more portable display, even more portable than this one. But that one, even though it had two USB-C ports, it didn't support USB-C video. So I struggled with it because the description was not very clear on Amazon, and in the end I had to return it, and I ordered this one, and this one works perfectly. You can also use this display with only one USB-C for your MacBook Pro, for your iPad, or even if you have some smartphones that are able to give video output over USB Type-C, you can use this. For example, with the Samsung, you can have this as a desktop Android with this Samsung DeX system. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them below, and till next time, have a good one.